Hey teachers, thanks for joining us back at the Help TX Teachers YouTube channel. My name is Clint Hudson. I've been doing a series on the TRS Retirement Options, and in this video I want to talk about option 1 and option 5. Now, the reason I'm lumping these two options together is because under these two options, when you retire as a teacher, it does give you the opportunity to name children as your beneficiary or a non-spouse as your beneficiary. Now, you can still name your spouse under 1 and 5, but 1 and 5 allow you the opportunity to also name children. And the way they allow you to name children as a beneficiary for your TRS pension is by doing a calculation called the adjusted age difference. So I'm going to read right out of the teacher handbook, do my best to explain it to you. So they state you are not eligible to choose option 1 if you designate a non-spouse beneficiary, your child, with an adjusted age difference of more than 10 years. So if you and your child have an adjusted age difference less than 10 years, you can name them as a beneficiary on option 1. You are not eligible to select option 5 if you designate a non-spouse beneficiary, your kid, with an adjusted age difference of more than 19 years. So you can name a child for an option 1 beneficiary as long as the adjusted age is less than 10. You can name a child as a beneficiary for option 5 as long as the adjusted age is less than 19. Well, Clint, how do we figure the adjusted age? All right, let's get into that. So there are 3 steps. Step 1, take age 70 minus your age at retirement. And that equals the allowable adjustment. So that's step 1. This is the allowable adjustment. I'm going to leave it right here. Step 2, member's age at retirement minus beneficiary's age at retirement. That gives us the actual age difference. I'm going to move the actual age difference over here. Then you take the actual age difference minus the allowable adjustment, and you get the adjusted age option for eligibility. So if you do that math with you and your child, and it comes down to 10 or less, you can name option 1. If it comes down to 19 or less, you can name them under option 5. So thanks for going through that little math with me. Now let's talk about what is option 1 and option 5. Option 1 is a joint survivor option to where you, the retired teacher, get about, on average, about $300 less than what you would have got under standard annuity. So they take $300 out of every one of your checks. But if and when you pass away, your beneficiary gets 100% of whatever you were getting. So the checks just keep coming to your beneficiary until they pass away. So that's option 1. Joint survivor, 100%. Pays you till you pass away, pays your beneficiary the exact same amount until they pass away. Option 5 is 75% joint survivor. The exact same thing I just talked about, but if and when you pass away under option 5, your designated beneficiary gets 75% of that number every month until they pass away. And TRS probably takes a little less than $300 because they're not giving a 100% benefit to your beneficiary, only a 75%. So that's how option 1 and option 5 work. The reason, again, that I lumped them together, option 1 is the 100% joint survivor. Option 5 is the 75% joint survivor. And again, the reason I lumped them together is because what we talked about earlier, the adjusted age limit and things like that come into play and allow you to name your child as a beneficiary if you need to. If you haven't watched the Pension Max video yet, please do. That's a video where I talk about quite often in the teacher world, the standard annuity with a pension max conversation is a lot of times a very good option. So if you haven't had a chance to watch that, please check over on the in this same series and watch that pension max video. All that math that we just talked about is stuff that we do with teachers all the time. So if you're still with me on this video, I appreciate it. We never charge a fee to meet, and we would be happy to sit down with you and discuss which option makes sense for you. Thanks for everything you do. Make it a great day. And as always, we got this.